distinguished organizers, honored guests, and most importantly, the young men and women gathered here today. Youth and politics. When we say youth and politics, so many things come to mind. At a point, people thought politics has been perceived as a dirty game. Now, the role of youth in history. Youth is not a time of waiting. It is a time of action. Wherever you are gotten to, as at now, in your community, at a church, in a school, associations, organizations, your company, your workplace, there's nothing like I'm waiting for the opportunity to come before you do what is expected of you. The time is today. So therefore, we must understand politics beyond elections. Politics as service. Politics is not all about elections. People always wait when there's elections, then they try to associate themselves with groups to join certain political parties, quote unquote, to achieve their personal or parochial interests. But today, I want you to understand politics is not all about elections. It's too often, politics is seen only through the lens of elections and party rivalry. But politics is far more than that. It is about shaping policies, influencing governance, and ensuring that the needs of the citizens are met. What are you going to do to make sure you influence decisions at wherever you are? Most of you people have the vision, the talent to change narratives at your various communities. But the fear of being tagged as whatever name that will be attached to your name is where your fears are. But there's something good in you that you can exhibit. When every leader must take responsibility of whatever he or she does. No matter how long you are, irrespective of where you find yourself. Leadership is not about titles or positions. It's about service, sacrifices, and integrity. Always I let people understand why any leader should be an honest person. Integrity. How does people perceive to see you? The youth must embrace leadership not as a privilege, but as a duty to society. Everywhere you find yourself, you have a duty. Now you have grown to see what some leaders from your communities have done before. You've criticized a lot of your leaders from your community, from your churches, from both organizations that you've worked on, blaming your leaders by not doing the right things. Now it's your turn. What are you doing to change that narrative? For you to be seen differently from what you were criticizing. What are you bringing on board? That is why I'm saying you don't have much time to waste, to wait for the future. The future is today. How are we going to contribute to national development? Is there right for us to do this and that? Now unemployment has become a challenge for the nation. What has been your contribution to this unemployment that we are all facing? Must we finish school and come to join the Unemployment Association? Can't we do any innovation, bring out any innovation without forcefully pushing to have a white-collar job, sitting at the office on a swivel chair, going around the table? What do you have for the business community, the private business community? What do you have to fix yourself immediately after school? Have you thought of something innovative that will position you very well before you join the Unemployment Association of Ghana? Or you still want to come for people also to blame you not being innovative as a young person? Today, we see living examples of young leaders who began their journeys in student politics and community activism. Typical example is my own boss that I serve under currently, Honorable Dr. Eric Opoku, the current Agric Minister for Food and Agriculture. He began his politics right from the university. He became an MP right after completing the university. As at that time, he has nothing, no resources, nothing, no money, because he was just a fresh student from the university. But because he knew the ideas that he has impacted in people when he was in school, so he started going through all the political ladder, and now he is the current Agric Minister. He has been an assembly member. He has been a former MMDCE. He has become a regional minister. In Brno, he became a regional minister, Brno and Hafu together. He became Ashanti regional minister, and at a point, he was a minister in Ashanti region at the same time, supervising as a minister in Brno and Hafu. 3 regions at a time as a young person. I can tell you on authority that it's likely, and I'm sure, that just after His Excellency John Dramani finishes his regime, he's going to be the next president of Ghana. Let me use myself as a living testimony. I began my career in sales and marketing. Moved through telecommunications and hospitality. And later served in a disaster management organization Each steps taught me resilience, adaptability, and importance of service. From my earlier days as a student leader to serve my political party in various positions, just somewhere last year, I was the personal assistant to the Minister for Food and Agriculture. To my current role as a head of protocol at the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, I have been first-hand how youth engagement in politics is not about waiting for the future, but with my courage, that I can do spirits, taking risk, have shaped me to become who I am today. My path has taken me from private industry to public service, from local management to national leadership, and it's a proof that when young people commit to integrity and professionalism, they can rise to positions where they influence policies and governance. This morning, I urge you to rise above apathy and cynicism. Do not see politics as a distant game played by others. See it as a platform where your voice, your ideas, and your values can shape the destiny of our nation. Remember, silence is not neutrality. Because maybe one way or the other, you fear intimidation or you feel intimidated. You don't want to talk about it, but you are expecting to have a change, and that cannot be. Silence is surrender, and our nation cannot afford a generation that surrenders its voice. So I'm urging you today, wherever you find yourself, don't see something wrong and keep quiet. Be a living example as a society, wherever you find yourself, in your schools, your house, your organization, wherever you find yourself. Let people know that you have the ability to make changes. As you leave this conference, remember, the future is not tomorrow. It is today, and it is in your hands. Let us work together to build a Ghana where youth are not just participants, but leaders, innovators, and guardians of democracy. On this note, I thank you, and may this gathering inspire you to take bold steps towards responsible leadership. God bless us all. Thank you.
At your youthful age, it is not In summary, this stage is not a period of waiting.
Silence means surrender. So we should voice out, but that is to hold the government accountable. But in doing so, it's the same government who employ vigilante groups to oppress us.
As we are now going now, how do you also find this godfather so that we can rise in politics?
That in politics, it has been assumed that before, as a young person, you can be active in politics, you need to have a godfather. Is that the question? Good. That is why I've said earlier, your action and inactions will bring you to the fore for someone to admire you. For instance, yes, it's very important to have a godfather or somebody that you look up to in politics. I chose Honorable Dr. Elora as my mentor in politics. His honesty, his integrity, and leadership skills cannot be compromised. So I started my politics looking at him from afar. I tried to do certain things like him, and I pushed myself to a point where, getting close to him, he saw what is in me. When you are fortunate to have somebody like Honorable Dr. Elora, he will never kill your talents. He will just nurture and break the good days in you out. For example, I know some of you people always see me giving speech around the world. Sometimes when he's being invited for a program, for him to make sure he groom some of us, give us opportunity, he will just ask me, go and represent me at this program, just to see how I'm going to deliver my speech on his behalf. And after everything, when I come back, he will tell me, next time, do it this way. You should have done this. You should have made it this way. And that will not end there. He will give you another opportunity for you to explore. So it's out of what you are going to do. What are you doing for people to see you within the community, within the society, to tag you that this is somebody we should watch careful? Because when it comes to Aguna East politics, I know people are not surprised. Growing up, getting to where I am today, anybody from Aguna East will never be surprised because I was outspoken. I wasn't hiding my feelings when there's something that we need to talk about. And with that encouragement, it also forced me to push to where I am. So you have to start something. You have to be innovative. You have to be outspoken. You have to come out with the talent that you have. Then someone will see you. You have to look up for somebody. Then you try to align with the person. Somebody like Honorable Dr. Elora is not somebody anybody can work with just like that, because he's very knowledgeable. He's very intelligent. So if you are working with such a person, then you should be someone who is smart, who has that qualities of him before you can work with such a person. And I'm very, very, very grateful having such a mentor, a father, uncle, a boss, and everything. And his inspiration will carry me to a very long journey anywhere I want to go. So you can also get somebody and attach yourself to for the person to become a godfather in politics. Somebody also asked, so don't let anybody intimidate you when you want to do anything. The only thing that you have to do is that what you are doing, you are certain, you are sure that you are doing the right thing, and that's it.
Thank you very much.
I will introduce someone special here
Very special.
for us to also have some engagement with her. And this person is an educationist, a lecturer at universities. When I say universities, it means it's not lecturing only one university. And she's a very knowledgeable person when it comes to communication and its related issues. Let's welcome Ms. Mona Lisa.
Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm here today. My name is Mona Lisa, and I will be also talking about communications and branding. My specialization is communications, branding, marketing, and social media. Clap for yourselves. I want to talk to you about branding and communication. Now we are looking at youth and politics. We are all growing, we are all aspiring, we have aspirations and inspirations. Some people are here now and they are even asking themselves, what will I do? Can I do it? Look, I have to start something now. Who is having that thought? Yes, is someone having that thought? Who is that? Let me see your hand. Okay, that's good. It is great to aspire. It is good to move higher. I think we see people and we see them as our mentors, our leaders, and we are all happy. They do not just get up and they are where they are. They start from somewhere. So you also have to start from somewhere, okay? All right, so I'll talk to you about branding and specifically personality branding. Now we are aspiring. We have visions and missions in life. We want to move higher. We have leadership qualities in us. It therefore means we need to brand ourselves well, our personality. Honorable was just saying that he has a boss who will look at him and give him A or B duties or delegate authorities for him. There may be lots of people, but he may be chosen among the lot. Is that not it? Yeah. It therefore means he's branded himself. He's standing well. He knows how to keep himself. So therefore, it is very imperative that we talk and discuss about it as a quality in all of us embedded, so that where we want to go or go there, we get there. Now, the first thing I'll talk about is image. What image are you creating? So when your name is mentioned, what comes to people's mind? You have an ambition to become a big man, powerful man, MP, a minister, whatever. Now, as you are in school, what is the image? Is it that boy who dresses anyhow? Is that how people see you or talk about you? Is it that lady who doesn't respect? She thinks negative sells. So all about her is nudity. She wants to post insults and negative stuff out there on social media. Is it that lady who doesn't respect lecturers? But you want to be respected in future. You want to be a leader. Is that speaking well about you? Image. What are you carrying? How do you dress? What image? When you are not there and your name is mentioned, what image comes to people's mind? Image. That perception. That thing that comes to people's mind, even when you are not around, that is the image. Are we carrying a good image? Is it positive? From the home? From your church? From the school? What image do you carry? Some people are noted for to be so disrespectful, and they take delight in it. Share me who name me on. Share. Is that not it? Especially we the ladies. Especially, we know how to do it and do it well. But as we sit here, we are aspiring, we are looking up to people. Is that the image we are carrying or we are keeping? Branding, personality branding. How are you branding yourself? Are you sober? Are you able to control yourself? Even when you have to react. Whatever we do today, remember we are even in the world of social media. We are in the world of digital cameras and a whole lot of logistics. The internet never forgets. Goodness and mercy will do what? All the what? And will do what? Forever and what? Say amen. Amen. If you are in the midst of people who sell fish, fresh fish, you mingle with them the whole day. When you come home, how will you smell? You'll smell fish. It's a proverb. A word to a wise. Let me leave it here.
I want to ask, and then that one is worrying me, so I'm asking. As a student leader, and then I want to be careful with my communications. How do I deal with anger?
Yes, you can be angry, but are you quick to react, to respond? Okay, all of us get angry. If I tell you I don't get angry, then I'm a liar. Like I always say, sometimes background, where I am from is Gauta Ganama, will give it to you, straight up. But it will not help. In my field, in my life, in my career and everything, it will not help me. It will bring me backwards. That one will be, it will be a quality that will disqualify all the good things I have. Are you getting me? So I need to identify that alone and work on it. So there are times when people misbehave, I smile. And those who are around me, they know that my smile is the reaction to suppress my anger. Those who know me very well, they'll say, "Na madam is re." But that smile or that laughter, it's an interpretation. So it's something to subdue my anger. Or I'll not mind you, or I'll keep quiet. Because if I will mind you, we'll end up at the Supreme Court. And it is something that can take me back in life. I will never get where I want to be